Hello, everyone. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Paula. I am a certified life coach, speaker, minister, and founder of Beautifully Made, which is a ministry that serves women and young girls. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. So I'm going to make this short, sweet, and to the point. And I just want to talk about like reflections. I want to talk about the fact that sometimes we have to take a moment to just go back to where we came from, or reflect on where we came from, reflect on certain seasons of our lives, past seasons of our lives that really shaped us and molded us, right? So this morning I had an appointment and I needed to go to the post office when that appointment was over. So there was a post office right around the corner and I decided to come to the post office. Well, the post office, it's about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the post office is not open yet. So I said, okay, I'm gonna, just reroute my plans and I'll just go ahead and head towards a gym and try to find a post office that's over there. By the time I get over there, the post office should be open. So I was about to turn out of the post office and I looked to my left and I realized that this street next to the post office is a familiar street. Like, I used to come down this street. And it was when I used to work in this particular area. And I remember being on my lunch break and I would I would get in my car and go find like really, secluded in the cut, type of areas, and go and, and go and record YouTube videos, or just read my Bible, or just kind of have some time. And it just made me think, because in those times there was such a level of dedication, just to my channel. Like, I wasn't consumed with what equipment I had, or fancy editing, or like any of that stuff. Like, I was just recording. And if you watch some of my older videos, I was always recording in my car. Like, it was like a thing, right? I was always recording in my car. And that's simply because, whenever I had something to say, I just pressed record. Like, I didn't think about it, right? I didn't overanalyze it. I didn't, I didn't make it a big deal. I pressed record. And seeing this particular area just took me back, to that time where, I wasn't trying to get it all right. I was just focused on doing what God wanted me to do, right? I was just focused on, by any means necessary, I need to fulfill my assignment. And it really encouraged me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to pull over like I used to do, and I'm going to record a video, because it made me think back to those times, and it encouraged me to know that, listen, back then, you didn't have any fancy anything. You just did it. You didn't think, you didn't question yourself. You didn't question what you had to say, or if you had something relevant to say. You just pressed record. You just did what you had to do. And you were, dedicated to growing and developing in God. And so, that's my encouragement to you today, as I also encourage myself, as God has reminded me of a point in my life where I was just so focused on him and my assignment. Not to say that nothing else mattered, not to say that nothing else was on my heart or my mind, but just to say that, I wasn't focused on the things that were irrelevant, the things that, did not make or break my assignment or my relationship with God. And so I just really want to encourage you to get back to the basics, like get back to the times in your life where, you weren't, you just weren't overly concerned about, the things that were just small and minute. You were focused, you had this level of determination. You weren't comparing yourself to, to others that, may be YouTubers, and you're trying to grow your channel, or, who may be ministers, or, in women's ministry, or whatever the case may be. Like, whatever your assignment is, you weren't thinking about anybody else. Like, you were just doing you, right? And so sitting here recording this video is like, it's so nostalgic, but it's so encouraging, because I'm like, man, like, you can do this, like, you don't have to have you don't have to have the $500 camera. Now, while that is nice, and that is definitely a desire of my heart for this year, it's not a requirement, right? It's not a requirement. And I think sometimes, we get so wrapped up in what we think is a requirement. We think it's like, okay, well, before my channel grows, or before, I actually see things moving and progressing in my assignment, then I have to have X, Y, and Z. It's just a must, because everybody else has it and they seem to be growing. And, I think we get so caught up in that to the point where we don't do anything, right? We don't even move because we're like, wait, I don't have the proper camera. And then you get the right camera. Oh, wait, I need a tripod. I need a ring light. I need all of this type of stuff. I need a whole production studio before I can do anything. I need all of this. I need the money to be lined up already before I write the book. I need all of this. And it's like, no, you don't. What you need is your faith. What you need is to trust and believe in the one that has anointed you to do what he has called you to do. Whatever God has called you to do, he has already anointed you for that thing. He's already equipped you for that thing. So there's nothing else that you need, right? There's nothing else that I need. All I have to do is press record. All I have to do is make a decision. All I have to do is have faith. And so my encouragement to you watching this is to make a decision and have faith. Trust and believe that the God that has called you to it has already equipped you for it. I'm going to say it again. Trust and believe that the God that has called you to it has already equipped you for it. So stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing, get out of your head, okay? Allow the Lord to renew your mind. Walk with the mind of Christ. Ask God to give you the mind of Christ so that you can stop comparing yourself, and you can stop, thinking that you don't have what you need for your assignment, because you do. All right. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, for new subscribers, for the ones that's been rocking with me for some time. Thank you all so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. If you want to follow me, if you want to get a copy of my book, whatever, in the description box below, you will see my website. You can click on there and you can purchase a book. You can do a consultation, a free consultation for one-on-one coaching. I also offer group coaching, and so I'm super excited about that. So, all right, I'm going to jump off here, but I will see you all in my next video. Bye.